Hey guys, my name is Kendrick and welcome to Travel and Live Free. In this video channel, we're going to cover the topic on how to travel around the world as a Canadian. We're also going to cover the topic on how to save money on travel as a Canadian. And we're also going to cover the topic on how to earn income online as a Canadian so that if you want to keep traveling and you don't want to go back home, you can do just that. Now in this video, we're going to cover the topic on how to earn 350,000 Aeroplan miles in 1 year as a Canadian. Now before we go jump in that video, go ahead and go to the description below and sign up for the Travel and Live Free newsletter where you can get a 10-step cheat sheet on how to travel around the world as a Canadian. And you'll also get the latest newsletter on how to save money on travel as a Canadian, on around the world travel as a Canadian, and how to earn income online as a Canadian. So go ahead and do that right now. So the best way to earn points and miles in Canada, especially Aeroplan miles, is to sign up for many credit cards. Now before you go ahead and start signing up for a bunch of credit cards, make sure that you are responsible with your credit and go ahead and watch my video first on how your credit score works as a Canadian. So I do have that in the description below, so you can check that out later on and just educate yourself so that you don't mess up your credit score when you sign up for a bunch of credit cards. Now the first credit card on the list is the Aeroplan TD Infinite Visa, and this card will earn you 30,000 Aeroplan miles. It has the first year $120 annual fee waive, and you will earn 15,000 Aeroplan miles after your first purchase and an additional 15,000 Aeroplan miles after spending $1,000 within the first 90 days of being approved for the card. The second card on the list is the TD Aeroplan Business Visa card. This card will earn you 45,000 Aeroplan miles. It has the first year $149 annual fee waived, and you will earn 20,000 Aeroplan miles after your first purchase. The next 20,000 Aeroplan miles you will earn after spending $5,000 within the first 90 days of being approved for the card, and you'll also get another 5,000 Aeroplan miles if you already have an existing TD Personal Visa card or if you have a small business account with TD Bank. As you can see, the minimum spend requirement is quite high, so go check my video or my blog post article on 45 different ways that you can hit the minimum spend requirements when you do have a credit card that requires you to spend quite a bit of money. So I included the link to that video or blog post in the description below. So go ahead and do that later on after you finish the video. The next card on the list is the American Express Business Platinum card. This card will earn you 75,000 American Express points, which is transferable to Aeroplan at a 1-to-1 ratio, which in turn will earn you 75,000 Aeroplan miles. It does have an annual fee of $499, and you get that 75,000 points after you have spent $5,000 within the first 90 days of being approved for the card. You'll also get Priority Pass lounge access to many lounges around the world, as well as the American Express Centurion Lounge. It also has a whole host of benefits like getting status in a bunch of hotel groups, and you get a discount on car rentals. Now, as you can see, the annual fee is quite high, so I would recommend getting the card only if you plan on using the points to fly in business class. That way you can really enhance the benefit of the points that you get. Otherwise, even with economy, it's not bad. You're pretty much getting 50% off your round trip flight. But if you really want to maximize the value of those points, then I would recommend booking those Aeroplan miles on business class. The next card on the list is the American Express Business Gold card. And with this card, you will earn 40,000 American Express points, again, transferable to Aeroplan at a 1-to-1 ratio, meaning you can earn 40,000 Aeroplan miles. The card does have a $250 annual fee, and you will earn 40,000 American Express points after spending $5,000 within the first 90 days of getting the card. The next card on the list is the American Express Platinum card. And with this card, you can earn 60,000 American Express points, and it has an annual fee of $699. Now, the annual fee is quite high, so again, I wouldn't recommend it unless you're booking it on business class. There is a little bit of a trick that you can do, which is the card does come with a $200 travel credit, and if you use a $200 travel credit, that's essentially getting $200 back from that annual fee that you paid. To get that 60,000 American Express points, you do need to spend $3,000 within the first 90 days of getting the card, and it also comes with a Priority Pass lounge card that gives you access to a whole bunch of lounges around the world, as well as the Amex Centurion Lounge. You'll also get hotel status and discounts on many car rental. So like I said, it's only worth getting the card in my opinion, if you're planning on booking those points on business class. The next card on the list is the American Express Gold Card. You'll earn 25,000 American Express points with this card, and that points is transferable to Aeroplan, again on a 1-to-1 ratio, meaning you can earn 25,000 Aeroplan miles. The annual fee is $150 for the credit card, and to get the 25,000 American Express points, you do need to spend $1,500 within the first 90 days of being approved for the card. The next card on the list is the American Express Marriott Bonvoy card. And with this card, you can earn 20,333 Aeroplan miles. So this card does have an annual fee of $120. And you don't actually get the Aeroplan miles. They'll give you 61,000 Marriott points after spending $3,000 within the first 90 days of getting this card, which you can transfer to Aeroplan at a 3-to-1 ratio, and you'll end up with 20,333 Aeroplan miles after the transfer. Sometimes they do have promotions where they give you more points when you transfer, so I would wait for those promotions unless you're desperate to transfer your points right away so you can go make your flight booking. Many people don't use this card actually to transfer to Aeroplan. Most people use it to stay at hotels, but my girlfriend, for example, she uses this card to transfer to Aeroplan because she doesn't want to sign up for that many credit cards, and it helps her hit the amount of Aeroplan points that she needs to go book that next flight. The next card on the list is the American Express Marriott Bonvoy card, which will earn you 20,333 Aeroplan miles. There is a $150 annual fee for this card, and for you to get that Aeroplan miles, you need to first spend $3,000 within the first 90 days of getting this credit card, which in turn will get you 61,000 Marriott points, again transferable to Aeroplan at a 3-to-1 ratio, which will net you 20,333 Aeroplan miles. And the last card on this list is the CIBC AeroGold Business Visa card. This card will net you 35,000 Aeroplan miles, and the card does have an annual fee of $180. To get the points on your first purchase, you'll get 20,000 Aeroplan miles, and after spending $3,000 within the first 90 days of being approved for this card, you will earn another 15,000 Aeroplan points. You'll also get 1 Maple Leaf Lounge access when you get this card. Now, usually this card is offered with the first year free, so a lot of people prefer to wait until they offer that first year free promotion. However, if you are in a rush of getting the card because you want to get quick points, then I don't think it's such a bad idea, because for $180, you're getting 35,000 Aeroplan miles, which is a pretty good deal in my opinion. So if you get all the credit cards that we talked about today, you will earn over 350,000 Aeroplan miles. Now, there is an annual fee associated with getting a bunch of those cards, and if you get all the cards that we talked about today, you're looking at paying $1,698, which is quite a lot of money. So how do you justify getting all these cards and paying all those annual fees? Well, in my opinion, the only way you can really justify it is if you book your flights on an Aeroplan Mini Around the World kind of redemption. So I posted a link below on a blog post that I wrote on how to do an Aeroplan Mini Around the World redemption. So you can go check that out after you finish watching this video. But basically, you can do about 2 business class Mini Around the World, which is worth several thousands of dollars. You're looking at between $5,000 to $10,000 on those redemptions if you know what you're doing. If you book an economy, it's still pretty good. You can get between 3 to 5 round-trip economy flights to one of your favorite international destinations. So like I said, it's also a pretty good redemption if you do it that way. Well, I hope that you found this video today helpful on how to earn 350,000 Aeroplan miles within 1 year. I would strongly recommend you go get those Aeroplan miles because they might change the program in June 2020 and it might not be so good anymore. And that's actually my plan, is to earn a bunch of Aeroplan miles and spend them before June 2020. Well, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and leave your comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.